You're not ready?
Any more questions?
Yeah, I've already started.
Oh God. Well, I'm just look. We're at war with Korea, so it's bad.
All right, so now it's like 9:15 here on the West Coast, and we have more questions. People are insisting that they can't get enough of you. They can't get enough of you.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so Barsky, if you didn't see the earlier videos, he brought a giant bag of crap, stuff that I've been, stuff that I wore over the last 10 years or so on various dirty jobs, and we're featuring some of that in our Collectibles Rare and Precious ongoing perpetual and chronic telethon to raise money for the trades. You'll pull something out of that grab bag of terror, and we'll talk about it momentarily.
Yes, there's lots of great stuff in here, actually.
But first, some questions. Hey, Barsky, what's the most embarrassing thing you watched Mike do off camera?
Oh, can't say that.
Thank you.
I can't tell you. Sorry. I don't even want to repeat it in my own home.
Susan Brown says, do you two fight all the time like this?
Like what?
Like this.
Are we fighting?
Susan Brown says we are. Susan?
I don't know where she's from.
You know, Dave and I enjoy spirited conversations, and we have over the years. Every now and then, the decibel level increases. Sometimes the intensity level rises. Dave is a very passionate guy, and when he takes a position, he owns it, and he backs it up.
But we haven't done that in this forum here tonight.
No, not at all.
So why do they think we're fighting?
You know, I think, I don't know, Susan. That's a good question. What did you see that suggested in any way even a hint of conflict?
I don't
not
think
offended or anything.
it wasn't conflict. It was you guys.
No,
bantering back.
I think Susan might.
Well, there was that thing where you looked at something that says Palmer, Alaska reindeer farm, and you thought it was a sled dog thing.
But it was the same trip. You misunderstood my question.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I said it said Palmer Reindeer Farm, and I said, oh, where we did the sled dogs, and you said no, where we did the reindeer. But it was the same trip to Alaska where we did the thing. But
you guys can look at the video and see that's not how it unfolded.
It's video 3, and I encourage you to look at it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's not so much a question of fighting; it's a question of being a pedant. A pedant. P-E-D-A-N-T. If you're not familiar with the term.
Oh, now who's the pedant? You're going to tell him how to spell the word?
I'm doing it not because I don't think they know how to spell pedant, but because the audio on this little phone is questionable, and I don't want them to think I'm saying...
I can give you that.
Pendant,
I can give you
for
that.
instance. Like, why would I call you a pendant? Why would I call you a thing?
Stupid. That's not even contextually correct.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you right now, there are a number of people who are watching who thought I said pendant. It's a much more common word.
Don't insult them.
I'm not insulting them. I'm insulting the makers of the iPhone, with respect. With respect. But I'm saying that at this distance, the quality is suspect. And if you say a word like pedant, P-E-D-A-N-T, it would sound, to the unsuspecting ear, like pendant.
Yeah, you're still using an iPhone 3, so yeah, I guess so.
That is not.
Is it? How many iPhones are there?
11.
See, I know that's
This is
not.
not.
That's not
Well,
true.
if you guys would sit closer together, I could actually, you know.
The point is, Susan, we don't fight, and I suggest if you really think that that's the case, you look deep into your own soul and find out what unresolved conflicts might be.
That's not cool.
Yes, we always fight like this, of course. Sarah Meadows says, "I'm sad that you're doing this now, because in September I asked for advice on how to dress my kids up as you and Barsky for Halloween. I would have loved for you and he to answer together."
I thought, wait. I thought Halloween was in October.
She got a real jump on it.
Yeah.
No.
Does it take that long to get costumes
In
together?
September, in September, she asked for advice
Yeah.
on how to dress her kids up as you and Barsky.
Well,
But she also spells Barsky with an I.
oh,
Which is
one of
interesting.
those, eh?
Yeah, it's Barsky with a Y.
Yeah.
And
That's okay. That's my mom's fault.
but I would say, you know, as a pendant, that's the kind of thing you would normally jump on.
Well, ironically, you know, a lot of people also comment that I'm not dressed like they know me as I usually dress, with shorts and baseball cap.
Yeah, what's up? What happened to the shorts? You used to wear shorts all the time.
Well, listen, it's winter. Well, that doesn't count either, because I've worn
You wore
shorts
all the time.
Baffin Island. I don't know. I'm more upscale now. I've graduated to jeans.
Yeah, when you walked in, everybody was like, "Oh wow, who's that uptown dude here in the office?" Cecilia Morgan says, "Holiday greetings, Mike and Barsky, spelled properly. How did you two meet?"
Well, it was a sort of a forced marriage, wasn't it? But we met at the LA airport, LAX.
Yep.
On the way to, Dirty Jobs did 3 episodes of pilots, really, and there was somebody else before me who was a producer on the shows that I guess you didn't like or didn't work out.
There were several. They didn't work out.
Okay.
They had an aversion to dirt. It was doomed.
Gee, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was working on another show at the time for the same production company, and ironically, I was supposed to originally do all the episodes, but they went with the other guys who didn't work out. But anyways, I was sitting there and ready for the flight. You had just flown down from San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
So we could fly on to Philadelphia, right?
Yep.
And do the baseball mud. The guy, the sole man who collects all the mud for that is spread all over the baseballs. Professional.
Jim Bitliff.
That's right.
Jim Bitliff. Lena Washburn's rubbing mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a job. I mean,
I'll tell you what I remember.
cottage industry all on its own.
I remember the first time we sat in a bar to watch a football game. Dave is an inveterate. Mary, look at me when I'm talking. Mary was he's an inveterate Patriots fan. Okay, crazy for the Pats. And we went to a bar and we sat down to watch the game. And the waitress came over and she said, "Would you guys like a couple of beers?" And I said, "Yeah, a couple of beers would be great." And Dave says, I would really prefer not to have a beer. It's not my thing. And it's odd because if you look at Dave, show him your face for a second.